name's Victoria Young. I'm General Manager of Europe for YESto. My team and I are on a mission to empower millennial women to celebrate their natural beauty, and we're doing that through our natural skincare range. So we bring to market affordable, ethical and innovative natural beauty that really works and wows. Yes, my most important habit in the morning is carving out time to make sure that emails don't ruin your day. So what I like to do, because we work for a Californian business, is scan my emails on my phone in the morning, check there's nothing coming overnight, and then from there really make sure the first couple of hours I'm really thinking about key focuses, areas to develop and make a difference for the business so that email doesn't take over. I think success is all about doing something you love, a job that you love that challenges you. And what's really important to me is feeling that I come to work every day and make a difference, achieve something, and that's success for me. I think it's really important to be yourself at work and to find a business that you can really celebrate who you are and bring your natural strengths to it. So my advice always to younger people coming to understand what career they should be doing is to try a few different things first and just really get a sense of what you enjoy and where you get some energy from. You can make a few mistakes early on, and that then sets you up in the longer term to make sure you pick the right job and career path for you. So I love an underdog story, I really do. And so whenever I think about a person that I would really root for that's successful, it's some of those people that have really overcome big challenges, done things when people have told them they couldn't do it, and really overcome all the odds. And so when I think about that person that really embodies that for me, it's J.K. Rowling. I think you look at her life story and she went from having almost nothing and rejected by 12 publishers to then get to a place where she is today. And I think what's really relevant as well is she's quite a sassy woman, and we like to think that YESto is quite a sassy brand. It just fits. So I think there's a couple of things here. The first one I would definitely say is hire the best people and then let them tell you what to do. I found that incredibly useful. Get some great people into your business that really understand your organisation, your culture, support them, develop them, but really give them the opportunity to bring insights and new ways of thinking into your organisation. It's incredibly helpful. The other area I'd call out is resilience. And I guess being more serious for a second, can be quite lonely at the top sometimes, and therefore really identifying how you manage your energy, how you keep your resilience up, and how you use a network of people around you, and also to make sure that you're supporting your team through all those times with moments to celebrate success. The main things I look for when recruiting, especially in a challenger brand, is people that have the agility and the entrepreneurship to really come in. I think what's really interesting, having been through this process, is that I've interviewed quite a few people now who really think they're comfortable with the dynamic of working for a challenger brand. But when you probe under the surface, what you start to find is actually the security blanket of a big organisation isn't there. And whilst the highs are exceptionally high, the lows can be low. And I think it's really important to get under the skin of that and help people really understand that it's a very different setup to a big corporate organisation. So that's definitely one area I really focus on. And then I guess the second would be a bit of self-awareness as well, because it's so helpful to really understand what makes you tick and how you come across to others. So the question I always ask is, what's the toughest feedback you've ever had? And really probe that self-awareness and just hear how people have absorbed that, why it's been so tough for them, and how they've taken action accordingly. So for me, this one is really easy to answer actually. It's ask for help. Always ask for help, because I've learned right the way through my career and right the way through my personal life actually, that this sense of coming across that you're in control and you don't need to ask anyone for help, and it could look bad if you don't, is actually really defeating, self-defeating. And so what I've really tried to do is learn from that and understand that people are there to help you. joining this business, I reached out to lots of different people to get advice, help. Having come from big FMCG organisations, I didn't know much about the challenger world, and I'd never worked in beauty before. And I really started to reach out, and what was fascinating was how many people wanted to help me, how many people really supported me, and went far above and beyond what I thought they would. So I think from a business standpoint, I would absolutely really advocate that. And then personally, it's been really helpful for me as well. So I got married 5 years ago, and after our honeymoon, my husband had a very bad motorbike accident and was severely injured. And just that learning of being able to ask people for help and support was incredibly helpful and powerful, and really got me through it. So of my achievements to date, the ones I'm most proud of all relate to YESto. I'm really thrilled to have recruited and got a fantastic team around me that have great credentials as a team, but really embody the YESto culture, and they go out there and they make it happen. And I'm really proud of that. And I'm really proud of the success that we've achieved in the last 12 months. We doubled our turnover year on year, and we've grown our distribution points by 88%. Really pleased with that. The difference with us is there are a number of natural products, but we're really trying to bring people into the natural skincare category by being young, vibrant, disruptive, celebrating your personality. The rest are sort of pretty beige. And so the benefit is that not only do people buy our product, but they will then come into natural and perhaps grow the category and look after their skin without harsh chemicals. So it's good for them, it's good for the retailer, it's good for everybody. So it's kind of, we describe ourselves as the brand that helps people cross the bridge from mainstream beauty to natural. I think the way we do that is by demonstrating how successful the brand is in the US, and the opportunity for us to replicate the same thing that we already are actually over here in the UK. So for context, in America, we're the #1 mask brand in the US. We're bigger than L'Oreal. We're huge. So as a result, we're the biggest mask brand, we have the biggest mask SKU. And what we're seeing is when we bring our face masks to the UK, they are selling much faster than the category average. So therefore, the benefit to retailers is we're able to really demonstrate to them that our products are very productive on that shelf. So I think that's really important. I think the other thing for retailers is when they really start to consider the natural movement and the natural trend, and this is an area that everyone's really looking at right now, they want to work with a brand that has been authentically natural, as we have for 12 years. And therefore we have those credentials to talk about, but we're also disruptive and vibrant and appealing to the millennial consumer. And what we know is a lot of our retailers are really wanting to tap into that market. So that's some of the things I'd probably describe. So I've kind of talked about this already actually, but it picks up two themes. I think it's really important to have a great network around you, and it links back to what I was talking about in terms of asking for help. And also the point actually about resilience, and sometimes it's lonely at the top. What I have around me is a fantastic support network of people I can really rely on for different things. So some people are connectors that are great for I can reach out to and just say, hey, do you know someone that can help me with this? Some people are my business acumen, where I'll go to them and just say, what do you think? How can I think about this differently? Give me some perspective. Some of my network are just my cheerleaders to say, oh, okay, it's not that bad. So I kind of use these things a different way, just to kind of get a sense of support and genuine input from people that I trust. My Amazon Alexa. She's on my desk at home, playing some soothing tunes if I need them, the odd podcast. I set my alarm with her. Amazon Alexa. The potential of this business is the most exciting thing. When thinking about answering this question, I try to distill it down into various different parts, but actually it always comes back to the same thing. It's about the massive growth journey we're on, it's about the innovation we're launching, it's about the exciting plans with our retail partners, and the recognition we're getting from the industry. It's so exciting, so it's the potential.